Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for those new here, my name's Lynn Taggart and I'm a realtor here in Edmond, Oklahoma with Coldwell Banker Select. I talk to people from across the US who are interested in moving here primarily because of the low cost of living. But it never fails that someone asks the question, love the low cost of living, but it seems like there's nothing to do in Oklahoma City. Is that true? Absolutely not. In this video, I'm going to prove it and blow that myth out of the water by discussing 5 big-time events and attractions here that you and your family are sure to love. And stick around until the end, and I'll throw in a 6th event that's new, but it's really coming on strong. Okay, so let the myth busting commence, and let's kick this off with number 1, perhaps the most unique attraction on the list, Riversport Adventures. Are you a thrill seeker and think the only place you can experience class 2, 3, or 4 whitewater rapids is on the Colorado River or some other roaring river out west? Well, think again. You may be surprised to learn that all you have to do is head over to little old Oklahoma City. Yeah, that's right. Head to Oklahoma City and stop in at Riversport Adventures on the Oklahoma River near downtown. Riversport is the only urban whitewater rafting and kayaking facility in the U.S. And buckle up, because you and the family are going to have a great time and you're going to get wet. So rather than me trying to explain what it's all about, I thought I'd just show you. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? Opening in 2013 at a cost of $45 million, this 11-acre facility has it all for the thrill-seeking water sports enthusiast. So all in one place, you have whitewater rafting, kayaking, canoeing, and stand-up paddleboarding, along with ropes courses, rock climbing, bungee drops, a bike park, and at 80 foot high, the tallest high-velocity slide in the U.S. And for a more high-flying thrill, how about experiencing a kinda scary zipline trip across the Oklahoma River? Certainly a different kind of place that's completely unique. It looks like a ton of fun for the entire family, doesn't it? Sure to get your pulse rate up, and you'll love it even more when temps in Oklahoma City area hit triple digits this summer and you're looking for a way to cool off. And speaking of getting your pulse rate up, check out number 2, the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. I personally will never forget April 19th, 1995 in Oklahoma City when I actually heard the bomb go off, and we quickly learned about the truck bomb that destroyed the Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City. As a tribute to the lives lost on that fateful day, to the survivors of the tragic bombing, and also the first responders that came to their aid, the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon is an event near and dear to all Oklahoma City residents' hearts. The event seems to grow in stature and national prominence every year. This year, nearly 25,000 runners of all skill levels from all over the world participated. Downtown and midtown Oklahoma City streets are lined with cheering spectators, volunteers, and supporters, creating an atmosphere of encouragement and motivation. Now, the event is somewhat somber, but it's also a celebration of life, and it's very well organized. Oklahoma City supports the event in a very big way, not just in terms of the sheer number of participants, but in the even larger number of volunteers that support and sponsor the event. With full and half marathons, a 10K, and kids' fun runs, there's something for everyone. My entire family's participated in the past, and we had a blast. And it's an event not to be missed. Number 3, the State Fair of Oklahoma. Now, while the marathon attracts a lot of folks, nothing can come close to the granddaddy of all Oklahoma attractions, the Great State Fair of Oklahoma. Founded in 1907, the year of Oklahoma statehood, the fair has become one of the most prominent annual attractions in Oklahoma City. I know a bit about this one since my late father was the assistant manager of the state fair for 30 years. Now, stand-up comedian Bill Engvall of the, Here's Your Sign fame once observed, if you're ever feeling down about yourself, just go to the state fair and look around. Yep, boy was he ever right. You'll see it all at the fair. People from all walks of life dressed in interesting ways, eating all kinds of even more interesting food. How about deep fried gummy bears? No joke. Yeah, fair food is not, a part of a heart-healthy diet. Not even close. So here you can find corn dogs, curly fries, cinnamon rolls, funnel cakes, turkey legs, kettle corn, saltwater taffy, cotton candy, roasted corn on a stick. Heck, anything you can imagine you can find on a stick. And deep fried, fill in the blank. The aforementioned gummy bears and so much more. So it's all here at the fair and it tastes so good. Hey, go ahead and partake. Just don't tell your cardiologist. What's there to actually do at the fair? Well, besides the obvious, which is people watching, there's rodeos, ice shows, horse shows, cattle shows, sheep shows, craft shows, live concerts, beauty pageants, homemade goods, local products for sale, and on the midway there's the Ferris wheels, roller coasters, tilt-a-whirls to ride, fun houses to get lost in, and games of chance and skill to play. By the way, I hate that coin-op mechanical crane game. I really do. Heck, at the fair there's also, as Bill Engvall also observed, the ultimate impulse buy, the hot tub and spa. Back up the truck, darling. We're loading up this bad boy and taking it home. Now, all kidding aside, the fair is a lot of fun, and it's a great place for families. Admission and parking are cheap. There's lots to do for the kiddos with the children's midway, petting zoos, there's giant slides, there's pony rides, there's pig racing. Yeah, you heard that right. There's racing pigs. And to top things off, there's a fireworks show to end each night. No shortage of entertainment choices for the entire family. Now, the fair is the largest attraction in the state for 116 years, and it's been that way for good reason. It runs for 11 days straight with just shy of 1 million people attending, and 75% of these are actually local Oklahoma City residents. It's estimated to have an over $100 million economic impact on the area. With those kind of numbers, you can see it's not only fun, but the fair is big business as well. Now, ratcheting up the sophistication level a lot, we come to number 4, the annual Festival of the Arts. Okay, so if tractor pulling contests and spontaneous hot tub purchases aren't your thing, perhaps you'd be more at home at a more, shall we say, highbrow event, the Oklahoma City Festival of the Arts. It's held annually in downtown Oklahoma City at the end of April, and it always seems to rain. It always seems to rain when the Arts Festival starts. The event is the annual Rite of Spring in Oklahoma City, drawing an estimated 750,000 people to downtown Oklahoma City. It features both performing and visual arts. There's something for everyone, from live concerts and dance exhibitions to paintings, sculptures, photography, handmade ceramics, jewelry, leather goods, textiles, and more. And everything is available for purchase. The reason a lot of people attend, in my opinion, it's the food, which is always awesome. Can you say Strawberries Newport, anyone? Numerous local food vendors and food trucks participate, featuring all sorts of delicacies, something to satisfy even picky eaters like me. You can even eat as you stroll through the rows of artist booths on the festival grounds, but I have to admit, finding a place to sit down and eat can sometimes be challenging because it's just so crowded. The Arts Festival is and always has been a place to see and be seen in Oklahoma City, and it's always a lot of fun. Speaking of incredible talent, I save the best for last. You can't talk about top events in Oklahoma City without talking about our beloved Oklahoma City Thunder, our NBA franchise. So the number one not to be missed event in Oklahoma City is to attend an OKC Thunder NBA game. If you're a newcomer to Oklahoma City, do yourself a favor and purchase a couple of tickets for a Thunder game. You'll love it. Competing in the Western Conference of the National Basketball Association, the NBA, the Thunder was originally established as the Seattle Supersonics, and following an ownership change, the team relocated to Oklahoma City in 2008, and it was renamed the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City got its first taste of the NBA a few years prior, actually, when it hosted the New Orleans Hornets for 2 years following the devastation caused by Hurricane Katrina. Now, the earliest incarnations of the Thunder featured a host of soon-to-be NBA All-Stars. That included Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. And that group led the team to the NBA Finals in the 2011-2012 season. Now, admittedly, in the years since, Durant, Westbrook, and Harden all left Oklahoma City. They were lured away by the big bucks being offered by larger market teams. And truthfully, in the time since, the Thunder have begun a long, slow climb back to respectability. Now, however, the Thunder is the youngest team in the NBA, but is a team most definitely on the rise. Young talents like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we call him SGA, Josh Giddey, and fantastic rookies like Jalen Williams and newcomer Chet Holmgren have brought life back to Oklahoma City and excitement and optimism back to the Thunder. The Thunder are quickly becoming one of the up-and-coming teams to keep an eye on in the NBA. In attending a Thunder game, it's an immersive, high-energy experience for the entire family. From the Thunder drummers, the crazy antics of Rumble the Bison, the mascot, the dance routines of the Thunder Girls, or the wacky or sometimes offbeat timeout and halftime entertainment segments, there's always something for everyone. There's never a lull in the action. And that's not even including the main event, which is rooting on the hometown team to victory. Lots to see and do, lots to be excited about when it comes to the future of Oklahoma City Thunder basketball. The town has really embraced this team, and everyone in Oklahoma City is a Thunder fan. It's contagious, and it's a lot of fun. So number 6, there's another sporting event that's putting Oklahoma City on more people's radar screens these days, and it's, of all things, women's softball. Largely driven in part by the stunning success and recent domination of the sport by Coach Patty Gasso's University of Oklahoma Sooner women's softball team, the NCAA Women's College World Series is held here in Oklahoma City, and it's become a very big deal in recent years. In fact, Oklahoma City has now become ground zero for softball, with the World Series being played every year at Hall of Fame Stadium in eastern Oklahoma City, which is near the Oklahoma City Zoo. Now, the Sooners have won 6 national championships, which began in the year 2000, and also which includes also the year 2021, and they won it last year in 2022. As of the filming of this video in early May 2023, OU's record was an unbelievable 51 wins and 1 loss. Amazing. Tickets to the NCAA championship, understandably, when both local teams are represented, is really become a real high demand item, and games for the event are typically sold out when both teams play. This too is a high energy fun event for the entire family, especially so if you have youngsters involved in softball. The sports world's taken notice, and it's generated a lot of well-deserved recognition for the sport and great publicity for Oklahoma City as well. So, whether you're raising your blood pressure at a Thunder game, or unfortunately your cholesterol temporarily at the state fair, Oklahoma City is something for everyone, and none of these events are boring. Far from it. So I'm hoping you enjoyed this review, and if so, to encourage me to continue making content like this, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell to be alerted when I post new videos. Also, I'd love for you to comment down below. If you've lived here a while, I'm curious what other events might come to mind that you think newcomers might need to know about. Now, these are some of the biggest events and attractions, in my opinion, that make Oklahoma City unique and a great place to call home. And on that note, if you're interested in moving to Oklahoma City, call, text, or email using the information below, and let's talk about it. I'd love to meet you. In the meantime, if you'd like to know more about what's good and what's not so good about living in Oklahoma City, be sure to check these videos out here above. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.